Hey there, comic friends and fiends. Rob, quick video today. We have a package from the C to the G to the C. As long as it's just the one package, nothing else in the mail there. Thought we'd take a quick look at what my pickups are for the week from the LCS. So you can see what is Rob reading this week. You'll know. Before we get into that, though, I want to remind you, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Why? I don't know, because everybody else does, because you want to tell me how much you love me, you think I'm great, or you just want to fill my own ego. Either way, I'd appreciate it if you did it. I don't know, maybe it's one of those things just to say mine's bigger than yours, Jimmy, or Gary B, or whomever, but they're all ahead of me anyways. Not that it matters. It's not a race. It's how you use your subscribers that matters, guys. Anywho, also don't forget to check out the description down below. My mystery boxes are still have some mystery boxes available. I haven't seen any of the first ones are getting delivered. We still probably have about half of them remaining. I don't know whether the grand prize is out or if it's still in my comic cave because it was all mixed up. So that way even I wouldn't know. I didn't want Taylor telling me I was rigged. Anyways, let's real quick first. I might as well flip through the books that are already open here. What did I pick up this week at the LCS? Well, I'm a big Firefly fan, so I do read Firefly. And this week we had Blue Sun Rising 1. So it's kind of been a weird numbering. I'm not sure if this is going into a new series and the old one is dying, but they've been leading up to it. All of a sudden, they have this other parallel book. I can't imagine they're going to run two Firefly books simultaneously, but who knows? Amazing Spider-Man Last Rites. This is the B cover. Um, I believe it was. I liked it better, and with these, it really comes down to which cover speaks to me. Uh, Batman Beyond issue 50, the final issue, as DC has announced the end of the run. It even says right there on it, final issue. So we have the A cover, but more importantly to me, we have the B cover. I really like the B covers with the DC and tend to get the DC B covers the most because the minimal trade on it and the art that they have been doing on these things just is really catches your attention. I really dig it. So there's the B cover for the Batman Beyond. Keeping up the Batman theme, Detective Comics. This week's Detective Comics, again in that B cover, the minimal trade cover, cardstock. Dig it. Doctor Doom. This is a good series if you're not into it. I have always dug Doom. I'm surprised actually that this is his first run outside of 2099, but we kept it simple this week when it comes to King and Black. Just picked up the A cover and the tattoo cover. I'm not going to go to 1,700 different covers. And then just for giggles, because it was reduced and on the shelf still, I picked up a Batman 105 from last week, the 1 in 25 variant. I actually already have one, but for most of these 1 in 25 variants, for what I have at least two of each one. I only had one of these, so I let it sit on the shelf for a week. They reduced the price. There you go. That was it for this week. Apparently next week's supposed to be a pretty good week after all, which will be good. But let's get into the meat of the matter, and that is the CGC. So this is a book back from a signing event. This should be, I believe, I have 3 books that are coming back in very short order. This, I believe, is my Spider-Man 2099. It went off for Peter David, I think it was. So we'll see here. Now, if it is the book I was thinking of. I managed to see the cover without seeing the grade, so that's good. I sent this book off. I have. Well, for those of you who follow me, you know I can't pass up these 2099 covers. Spider-Man 2099 was one of these. When I started reading comics, I got a late start. When I got started in college, in the early 90s, these things came out, and I I got on board, and I will tell you, I know that there's people out there that are fans of Miles Morales and all the others, and I don't really care. Peter Parker, of course, is the Spider-Man as far as anyone's concerned. But when it comes to other Spider characters, my second on the list is Miguel O'Hara. I totally fell in love with Spider-Man 2099 back then. I got a bunch of the Spider-Man 2099 books. Anyway, so this one here, this one I chose to send off. Instead of at the time, I think I only had one raw book in my collection. I had two that were graded, one that was a 9.8 and one that was a 9.6. And so I chose the raw book. I knew was not it had some issues with it, so I chose to take my 9.6 book, which I really couldn't see much reason why it was, and send it in and let them crack it and get it signed. So if this comes back less than a 9.6, I will have chosen poorly. Well, we'll see what happens. So anyways, we got Spider-Man 2099 signed by Peter David, and obviously they put a lot of effort into it. He just signed in black right there, but hey, they can't all be amazingly awesome high color signatures. Wouldn't have a nice like red signature been awesome right there on that blue background to go with all the rest of the red and blue on this cover? Come on, you're killing me here, Peter. Anyways, and survey says, whoa, we got the grade bump. All right, good. So I couldn't see why it was a 9.6 before. We sent it in. As always, I always send my books in, get a press done on them. I send it because I think you're silly if you don't. I mean, well, I don't know. I guess if you know for a fact it's 100% great, but in this case, I was hoping I might be able to get some kind of bump. Sure enough, I did. So there we go. 9.8 white pages signed by Peter David. He might have to make it to the wall. Spider-Man's cool. Anyways, thanks for checking out, guys. Again, I promise you a short. That's it. Blah, 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 blah. That's all, folks. Until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody else. It's your collection. I'm just a fat man with a fat sack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching. Hit me up on Instagram if you're interested in those mystery boxes.